What up, guys? It's Animates here, and also Guild Forever. Hurry when to call me. I know you saw the title and you're thinking, but what happened? What it said in the title. The last reactions I did to Black Clover, which were one of the most amazing animations and amazing fight thus so far to the series, got corrupted. I saw the episodes. They were awesome episodes. I really enjoyed it. Yami versus Lect. The Third Eye group coming in to try to... I'm just saying, that group was hella nice. Like, they were freaking unstoppable. I like how they have their own Shikamaru, if you know what I mean. One of the characters, forgot his name, but the one that's always yawning and lazy all the time, but has the magic ability to copy other people's... It looks like he can copy other people's magic. When he was fighting freaking Yami, he was able to copy Yami's magic within an instant. So yeah, I liked him, and I thought it was hilarious when he had the Shikamaru mentality, because it was like a throwback to Naruto. But still, really enjoyed it. Fana, in my opinion, when I first saw her, guys, isn't Fana the girl that was considered Mars's friend, the one that died? Or am I mixing her with someone else? She even has one of the healing magic that Mars used when he was fighting against Asta. So that kind of threw me off. So I was wondering, is the girl that basically is like... Because you guys know that the Third Eye, each member represents like the opposite... they symbolize the opposite of the three-leaf clovers, which was hope, love, and loyal. I think that's what it was. Hope, love, and loyal. I think that's what it was. And she represented hate, and god damn, this girl was creepy. And low-key, she kind of reminded me of the girl that Mars knew during his childhood. So I was wondering if that was her. Let me know if that was her, by the way, in the comment section below. What else? Gotta get your H2O, you know what I mean? What else? The fight animation was great, but I still find it wild that when Yami was fighting, you know, all three members in the beginning, and then he finally got help. I was thrown off when I found out that Charlotte was thirsty for the Yami. The girl wanted some Yami, you know what. I did not expect her out of her character. When her character, I honestly got the vibe. I know that's what the series was trying to show, but I felt like it was kind of interesting that they kind of... Her character kind of contradicts herself, because in the eyes of the public, she's seen as this strong and powerful, independent woman that needs no man. But in reality, underneath that tough exterior, she's actually quite a woman. Like, she desires Yami. She is thirsty for Yami. But she doesn't want to admit it, because I feel like that would tarnish her image of how other women perceive her, as well as other people in general. So, I thought that was funny, that it turns out she actually is a woman after all, despite how much of a tough exterior she has. She's actually a big softie inside. And my god, oh Jesus Christ, bro. I'm just saying, she isn't just in love with Yami, she wants the Yami booty. Alright? She wants that thick Yami all up for herself. Like, golly, dude. When I saw her and everything she said, I'm like, yeah, this girl is hella thirsty. She is beyond thirsty. Like, Jesus Christ. Their relationship almost reminds me of, like, Noelle and Asta, except Asta is literally oblivious to all of this. While Yami actually does, it looks like he does hold an interest in Charlotte, especially when he mentioned the comment, like, hey, we're both single, so if we ever get old, do you want to take it? Like, no, I think he said like, if when we get old, if we're still single, do you wanna take care of each other? That sounded like a confession. Was I the only one that took that as a confession? Like, come on now. So when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, Yami's interested. He's interested in her, that's for sure. But he's kind of playing cool about it. He doesn't want to come off as like, oh, I like you. How about we go out or something? No, he's trying to be like, if this girl wants me, I'm gonna wait for her to come to me. She's gonna come to me, and then I'm gonna show her the meaning of why. I'm a squad captain. I'll let you know that. I tell you what. Okay, I need to stop with all these weird remarks, but you know what I mean, right, guys? So it was interesting seeing that. I thought that part of her, I wasn't just thinking obviously that she was being thirsty, even though in my opinion she was hella thirsty. I also thought it was adorable. I thought it was cute. I like seeing her like that. It gave her character more. It actually gave her character, because before I thought she was boring as fudge. I already knew she was like, okay, typical like, independent strong female character, yada yada. Nothing wrong with it. It's just I've seen that so many times already, and I've seen that done wrong too. I'm looking at you, Captain Marvel. Yes, I've seen that movie. It was trash, in my opinion. But yeah, so it turns out I actually did like her character. Her character now has me interested. So yeah, I definitely did enjoy that. I definitely also liked how they were able to take down Lek, thanks to, once again, it always happens too. Even in their last fight in the dungeon against Mars, even Lux said, like, the reason why they were able to get a surprise attack on that smoke magic user guy is because they surprise attacked him using Asta, which they can't sense him because he has no mana, and the fact that he has no mana gives him every kind of advantage towards every enemy he will ever come across. He will always hold the advantage simply because he has no magic, so they cannot detect him. And that I find awesome. I even enjoyed the fact a lot how Asta was able to take down what's it called, the weird Scar guy, because all he did to beat him was basically toss aside his swords and gave him one mean hook. I thought that was ingenious, but yet simple. He's like, if you can't beat him, you beat him with the only way you know how, by punching him right in the face. And Yami found that hilarious because it's like, this is a magic brawl, and he beat him without using magic. That is hilarious. So I thought that was freaking awesome and funny at the same time. So that was awesome to see, for sure, for sure. But the number one thing that really did got me, what I was focused on in these episodes is what Lek constantly saying. He's like, I need to retrieve those grimoires. Those grimoires do not belong to you. They belong to our master. And he said that the swords were called Demon Dweller Sword and Demon Eraser Sword. And he said that belonged to their master. So I'm starting to get the idea that their master is in fact a demon? Question mark? Is their master a demon? Like, cause I understand Asta being able to use them because he has no, unless maybe he well, no, that makes no sense, because if he was making fun of Asta for not having any mana inside him, then he wouldn't be respecting his master. I'm thinking that their master is in fact a demon, and he said it belongs to their master though. So if those weapons truly belong to their master per se, why does Asta have it? Why was Asta able to get that grimoire? And why does he have those swords? Not to mention, It was Nero, that little crow bird thing, that showed him where the second sword was. So if Nero knows about that sword, and that sword belonged to their master, and their master, in my opinion, could just be a demon, what the hell? That bird knows too much. That bird, the swords, Asta having that grimoire, a lot of things don't add up. Wait a minute. What if Asta's so different because Asta could be, in fact, Asta's a demon? No, like he's, well, I mean, I think they kind of gave it away in episode 1 where they're like, whoever possesses a 4-leaf clover, no, not 4, a 5-leaf clover, has the powers of a demon. But I think Asta is in fact a full-blooded demon. That's what I think. I'm assuming he's a full-blooded demon, because how else is he able to use those swords as almost like they belong to him? And everyone else, even the Wizard King Julius, when he tried to pick up the sword, literally the sword was draining away his mana. It was taking away his strength. So obviously someone who possesses magic cannot use those swords. Those swords are useless to anyone that possesses magic in them. But to someone that holds no magic in them whatsoever, they are the perfect tools to take anyone down. Because at that point, if you have no magic, if you have no magic but have great physical ability like Asta and have those swords, you can literally make any magic user, like, you can make them fall before you because of how much, like, because I'm just saying, in my opinion, negation in every form, magic, technique, or whatever, magic negation, in my opinion, is one of the strongest forms of magic. If you can turn someone's power off, that is strong, because you literally put them from OP to a feeble person that can't do shit. So I have to admit, that is a mystery that I hope does get it. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't have mentioned that if it wasn't going to get explained, but I hope it just happens soon, because I really would like to know what is the deal with their master. Is he a demon, and why, if those swords and that grimoire really belong to their master, why does Asta have it? Why does he have it, and how can he use it? I'm going with the fact Asta is in fact a full-blown demon, like he's literally a demonic entity. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes later on, further into the series. If you have any questions for me, guys, relating to these episodes, please make them known in the comment section below. Once again, I do apologize if these episodes were corrupted. I've tried so many times, but they cannot be fixed. I truly am sorry. I'm very, very, very sorry. But I'm going to make sure something like that does not arise again in the future. It's happened before with Fairy Tail. It's happened before with certain other situations, but I do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Once again, you have my deepest apologies. I did watch these episodes, and they were awesome episodes. I will make up for that later on in the future, though. So again, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can forgive me, and I'll see you guys all in the next upcoming reaction. Peace.